Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your girl KYP561. Well, I feel like I've been away from y'all for like a minute. I do know that I was in here briefly last week to talk about that bullshit with the Love and Hip Hop ATL, but it just seemed like I ain't been in here to talk to y'all for quite some time. So I'm a little excited about coming in here to talk to y'all tonight for whatever reason. Tonight I'm gonna talk about the premiere episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Shit, let's go ahead and get into it. The show opens up with Ray J and Princess Love. When it first came on, I was saying to myself, I know these motherfuckers ain't, get married just for the sake of the show. You know, because the way that it opened up, it led us to believe that that was their wedding. And I think I saw a picture of them and she had that on. And they both had that same thing on because I was like, yeah, for some reason I think when people get married, they need to have their hair up if they're going to be having on a, whatever, child. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, come to find out, it was just a photo shoot that they were doing for, I don't know if they said a magazine or whatever, but child, they doing a photo shoot with some damn body, okay? I don't know who, but whatever. So, in the midst of that, they asked to do some photos of Princess Love by herself, and Ray J, skipped on off, and he was over there talking to his mama. Now his mama let us know that she's also his manager. Managing what? I don't know, but she said she's a manager, and she basically was telling him, the photo shoot looks nice and all that. I'm glad you're getting married, blah blah blah. But what's the deal with this prenup? So Ray J talking about, he hasn't presented Princess Love with no prenup. I don't even think that he had thought about it at this point in time. But you always got mama in the background. Her wheels always spinning and she thinking of everything. I know that I am, okay, when it comes to mine. So anyway, she was basically saying, listen, ain't gonna be no wedding if ain't no damn prenup signed, okay? I don't know what you got to do to get it signed, but you need to make it happen, Captain, okay? So he was like, he don't want to make her mad. Or Prince talking about Princess Love, he don't want to make her mad and blah, blah, blah. His mama basically don't give two fucks. What I get from the mama is she ain't really here for Princess Love. And I kind of think that this is something that I've heard either last season or season season before. Whichever season that Princess Love was introduced to us, I kind of remember somebody saying that they ain't really there for Prince's ass, okay? So now the mama was basically like, shit, especially, some just ain't sitting well in her spirit with this whole relationship. You got motherfuckers going to jail and breaking up today, back tomorrow. It's just too much of shit going on. So she's basically trying to protect her stupid ass child that's talking about, he don't want to upset her by asking her to sign no damn prenup, I guess. All right, so let me see. You got Child Moniece and Fizz. They live together. I was like, what the fuck? So come to find out, Fizz said it was some type of gas leak or some shit in his neck of the woods, and it was declared like a state of emergency or whatever. So everybody had to evacuate. Okay, that's fine. But bitches, you trying to tell me that you ain't had absolutely nowhere else to go but besides over to Monique's house, the bitch that you claim you can't stand? Get out of here. Now I know you ain't rolling in dough, but you trying to tell me you couldn't go stay with your mama, or was your mama staying with you? I remember at one point your mama was living with you. So where the fuck is your mama at? And if your mama done since then got her own place, why the fuck you didn't go over there and stay with her ass like you claimed she was staying with you all that long time? Or was it really the other way around? Okay. So, you ain't got no homeboys, but you couldn't go get no hotel. Like, you couldn't go rent you no place. Like, how the fuck do you end up with Moniece of all fucking people? Like, whatever, child. So, yeah, so the first thing that I said was, why the fuck you ain't go over there and stay with Nikki? But later on down the line, we found out why. Okay, and I was here for Nikki on this particular part where she got his ass together. Now, I don't like Nikki. I just think that Nikki just is taking up space on this damn show. Like, to me, Nikki is like the Jessica Dime of the Love and Hip Hop. But anyway, child. So I thought that was a little that was a little weird. So Moniece was calling herself laying down some ground rules and was basically like, listen, I don't want no hoes running up up and through here or whatever, blah blah blah. And if you're gonna have friends over, that's cool as long as it ain't Max Lux or his wife, Brandy. So he trying to tell her, you know, that shit should be water under the bridge and that she need to get over it. No. If I was Monique's bitch, no, I'm not getting over shit. Even if I do decide to get over it, I still don't want these bitches in my house. Fuck them. Okay, you go over to their shit. All right. So anyway, child, that was pretty much that with that. Nikki having some kind of, excuse me, y'all. Nikki having some type of launch party for something, child. Some type of line. I don't know what it was. I really didn't give a fuck because I'm tired of these bitches throwing this fly by night. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. Designer wear, clotheslines, whatever the fuck it is you want to call it. They got some shit going on every. I'm finna say every semester, child. They got some shit going on every goddamn season, and I don't know if this shit is just for the locals or what, because I don't never see none of this shit my way, and bitch, I'm always in the stores, okay? So anyway, she having some type of party. Of course, her little ass kissing ass friend Brandy is there. You know, she feeling herself for whatever reason. Brandy looks a little different. I think Brandy must have got some body work done, because I don't remember her. I mean, she's still skinny. You know, she's still tiny and all. And what if she did get some work done? It looks realistic. Like, it don't look like Nikki's, okay? So anyway, whatever it is, she looks good. Like, I ain't got nothing bad to say about her or whatever. She looks good, but she looks different for whatever reason. She's there, and then Nia and Shonda show up. Nia still tie-tongued as fuck, and I don't know what the fuck type of hair that was that she had on her head, but no God. She looked like she done something to her face. Her face looked a little puffy to me, so I don't know. These people get on these damn shows and they just be dead set on looking like a mannequin or something. Like, I don't understand that. I'll never understand it, but whatever, child. So anyway, shortly after that, Tiara shows up. Tiara, she looked funny as well. Now, we know last season she had got the full body lipo or whatever, but she clearly done got some ass shots, honey, because they were showing her from the back, and I was like, oh my God, people, what the fuck? Like, but anyway, child, and look like she done been lightening her damn skin too. Now, I don't know if it's the lighting or if it's this white folks makeup that y'all motherfuckers be putting on, but I hate to see my dark skin, not even dark skin, my brown skin, dark skin sisters get on this motherfucking TV and feel like every fucking body got to be the same damn color. Because to me, Tiara was giving me Nikki tease. Like, bitches, you trying to look like Nikki? Like, what the fuck is y'all doing around here? You know, that shit starting to piss me off. Like, I go back to what I said about Brandy and Malaysia. Them two hoes looking light-skinned all over damn sudden. I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here? So, hopefully it's the lighting, okay? Because, you know, to me, brown skin, dark skin, really, us as black people, we know that we come in all shades, okay? But it's just something about a brown skin, dark skin black woman that I just think is so beautiful, you know. And for y'all bitches to get on TV where you got these other low self-esteem ass motherfuckers at home watching y'all asses, now they're thinking, okay, in order for me to be noticed or in order for me to be a boss or whatever, I got to be fucking light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with that, you know. But anyway, child, what the bitch name is, Nia, she say she's hosting a Mommies and Mimosas event. Child, y'all motherfuckers know y'all will throw some shit. Y'all will make up some shit in a minute, okay? So anyway, everybody say that they gonna be there. After the fact that everybody agrees to be there, she also throws in that Monique will be co-hosting with her. So now all of a sudden, we find out that Brandy has an issue with Monique because apparently Monique got on old girl Instagram and said some shit about if you value your son's life, you would keep my name out your mouth. Some shit, child, I don't know. Of course, Brandy is going to take it way to motherfucking 100 because me personally, the way that she read it, I didn't think that Moniece was threatening nobody. I just thought that Moniece was just being Moniece. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, child. So now she outright said that she's gonna confront Moniece at this damn event. Now I understand y'all gotta get a wow moment, okay? But first of all, bitch, this is the first fucking episode, and second of all, why in the fuck do y'all always wait until somebody is having a goddamn event to want to go somewhere and show your motherfucking ass? Like, I don't understand that. Y'all bitches, if y'all want us to believe this shit, y'all motherfuckers know how to get in contact with each other. So why the fuck is it that it's just coincidental y'all ain't been able to catch up with each other until these motherfucking cameras and shit start rolling? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here for that shit or whatever. Oh, then we go to Nikki and Shonda. They at one of Nikki's strip clubs. Oh, shut up, they at one of Nikki's strip clubs or whatever, and we see old fine ass Willie, honey. That Willie know he's something fine, child. He was always my favorite on day 26. I always thought that Willie was fine. But apparently, I guess Shonda giving him some tips on how to be a male stripper, because I guess he's supposed to be in that next Chocolate City movie or whatever. Which I saw the first one, and it was pretty good. So I guess I give a look at the next one too whenever it decides to come out, child. So they goes over here, they weren't really talking about shit. So they skip back over here to the event. Brandy and Moniece, child, they get into it. They show their ass, got everybody looking and watching and just making a fucking spectacle out of themselves, child. So that was pretty much that. Ray J and Ray J and Princess Love, they meet up somewhere. I guess they're going to get their cars wrapped, some shit or whatever. But really, Ray J is just trying to soften the blow or soften Moniece. Why I keep calling this girl Moniece? Soften Princess up, because he wants to bring up this shit about this prenup shit. So when he finally brings it up, she says she ain't signing no damn prenup, and it sounds like some shit that his mama done put him up to. And in her confessional, she was basically saying that she's not marrying his mama, which I beg to differ, because bitch, if you marrying Ray J, yes in the hell you will be marrying Sonya, honey, because Sonya's gonna be all up and through that. And to be honest with you, anytime you get married, you do marry into each other's families. So when people say, I'm not marrying your mama, I'm marrying you, and da 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 da, okay, I get all that. But if that man mama got an issue with you, or if your mama or your daddy got an issue with that man, y'all walking into some drama. Because at the end of the day, you're going to always be put in the middle to either pick your wife's side or pick your mama's side. And at that time, you got a struggle, you got a power struggle going on, you know. So I feel like if you are involved with a man and you don't get along with I ain't talking about cousins and aunties and all that shit. Child boo, they ain't got shit to do with nothing. But I'm talking about their parents. If you don't get along with their parents, y'all gonna have some issues, honey. So if I was y'all, I really want to think twice about that. Because, yeah, true enough, you and him is the ones that's saying I do, but you marrying into that damn family. And if they got an issue with you before, they're going to damn sure have an issue with your ass after. Okay? So, anyway, let me see here. Fizz still over here wasting time with Nikki, child. He talking about he want to be a little more exclusive. And then at this point is when I found out that Nikki did not know that Fizz had done moved out, let alone had done moved in with Moniece. So, you know, in the midst of them talking or whatever, he asking her for a key to her place. And I was like, you know, I was rolling my eyes, child. But, you know, Nikki is one thing about her, you know, she ain't with all that. Bitch, you trying to game me, I'm finna throw game right back at your ass. So she was like, well, you know, when you give me the key to your place, then we can revisit you getting the key to mine. Some old bullshit. They could have missed me with that shit too, child. Now we got Soulja Boy, Willie, and Fizz meeting up at the basketball court or whatever, child. Soulja Boy don't look as crack-ish as he was looking last season, so maybe he done hit up one of them outpatient rehab centers or something, because he don't look as bad as he was looking last season. Child, he's still telling us about this music that he putting out that ain't no goddamn body heard. Ain't nobody heard none of your music, Soulja Boy, child. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. Okay. Let me see. Oh, so Willie was basically telling them that his wife, she finna jump in the studio. Child, these is the most in the studioest motherfuckers I've ever seen before in my life for a bitch not to hear nothing from none of their asses, okay? With the exception of some. So anyway, she going back into the studio, but he's a little bit uncomfortable because the producer that she's going back into the studio with, she had tried to work with him before, and apparently he was trying to push up on her, whatever the case may be. So he was basically saying, you know, should he trust that his wife know how to handle herself or whatever, or should he make his presence known to old boy, like, you know, I ain't trying to fuck up what y'all got going on, but just know that I'm watching your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why Willie, as a married man, would go and solicit advice from two ain't shit motherfuckers. You know, I don't know why he would do that, but you know, Soldier Boy was like, oh, you gotta go and check out the scene for real. I don't too much remember what Fizz said, but you know, I'm pretty sure that they was all on the same page with their dumb asses. So he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So my thing to that is, you say you trust Shonda as a woman to be able to handle herself or whatever, and which I'm for that, because I tell people that all the time. I don't need my nigga checking up behind me, because you best believe if it's some shit that need to be handled between me and another man, I'm gonna handle that shit. Now when it get a little out of line, then yeah, I need, you know, that's when my husband need to step in, but up until then, I got it, don't worry about it. So and plus, you know, that Shonda, she's you know, she's a little sneaky little something anyway. You know, we can't give her too much of credit, because this is the same bitch that had her ass down here stripping at this damn strip club and was so happy to do it. Okay, so you know what, we gotta have our third eye on that motherfucker. Okay, but you know, we'll see what happens, y'all. So anyway, let me see what this is. Tiara, Nikki, and Moniece, they have a sit down. Tiara is the middleman because she's friends with both Nikki and Moniece, and if they all gonna be together, bitch, I don't want to be breaking up no motherfucking fights every fucking time that we sit down, especially when Tiara is normally the turn-up queen, and bitch, if the turn-up queen is fucking turned down, y'all hoes need to turn down too, okay? So, they talking or whatever, and it seems like they were starting to sort things out until Moniece dropped the bomb that, well, no, Nikki dropped the bomb first, saying that her and Moniece, they need to try and at least be cordial to one another. Y'all know that's my definition of phony, but whatever. That they do need to have some type of common ground, because her and Fizz, you know, they trying to see where their relationship is gonna go, and you know, they trying to take things to another level, whatever. So Niece was like, well, I'm confused, because bitch, if he trying to take shit to another level with you, why the fuck is he living with me? And so you could tell Nikki was told, okay, but you know, she ain't giving too much. You know what I'm saying? But she basically was like, oh no, bitch, I will never be okay with a nigga that I'm talking to living with his motherfucking baby mama. Now, I 100% agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you know, I ain't got no beef with Moniece, but I will be checking his ass. You know, all right, cool. I'm down for that too. All right. So anyway, then Moniece goes on to say, you know, well, I don't want him, basically meaning sexually, she don't want him. She was like, but I do want a vial of his sperm, because I want to have another baby, and I want my babies to look alike, and I want them to have the same daddy. Now, Moniece, bitch, you lost me completely on that. You lost me on that, because if you were still with Rich, would you still be trying to get some Fizz's sperm so your kids can have the same daddy and look alike? I'm just asking. Okay, cause bitch, that was crazy to me. And bitch, everybody was like, bitch, what? You know what I'm saying? I know, I was like, this bitch is crazy for real. Child, I guess. So, let me see. Then, so Nikki decides that she gonna meet up with Fizz. Now, one thing I do not like about Nikki is petty as fuck. She's very petty. And everything is so fucking sarcastic with her. She be trying to show a bitch that she ain't sweating, but in the meantime, you showing a bitch that you sweating. Because you going all out buying onesies and, you know, all this type of shit or whatever. So her and Fizz child, they basically get into it. They basically get into it on the beach or whatever. Fizz was like, you know, I don't owe you no damn explanation, because you act like you don't even really want to be fucked up with me on that level. So really, that ain't, you know, what, where I'm living at or who I'm living with. That ain't none of my business. Not Fizz. Okay, I'm gonna need you to miss me with that. Okay. I mean, I see where you're going, but like what D Smith told Deb Abney, that was cute. Okay, that was cute, but no. Okay, no bueno. All right, so Willie, he decided not to bust up in Shonda's recording session. He decided to go to the studio and work on some of his music on his own. So in the meantime, we got some old random ass woman who we later find out her name is Kaisha. Name is almost a little bit like mine. I was like, okay. So some chick named Kaisha, honey, she comes into the studio and tells Shonda that her and Willie, they fuck around when he comes to Chicago or whatever the case may be. Now, how the fuck did she know where the fuck Shonda was gonna be at? Because when she barged up in there, I thought right off rip that the producer had something to do with this shit. Because, you know, I feel like, well, at the time I was like, okay, so is he trying to throw salt in the game so it could open up a door or a possibility for him to slide up in there? I don't know. I'm going to need to watch this to see what it's going, because I got a lot of questions about this shit. So anyway, her and Shonda, they go in a little back room or whatever, and they have a discussion. So she tells Shonda that her and Willie, like I said, they fuck around every time he come back to Chicago or whatever. She got text messages and emails, and then he didn't also, well, she had a picture of him, I guess, with his boxers on or some other type of shit or whatever. So Shonda, basically, she played it cool for the most part. You know, she got as much information as she could retain, but she basically told her, okay, thank you for the information, but I need to go and talk to my husband, okay, before I make any decisions, before, you know, I decide who ass I'm going to kick, you know what I'm saying? Let me go and talk to my husband first, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna give you no pressure right now, you know, but because you got some tangible evidence here, so I'm gonna go talk to old Willie and see what the fuck is really going on, you know. So anyway, she old girl, they give her some confessional time. She say her and Willie was together before he got with Shonda. They broke up, but they never stopped fucking. Okay, that's not unheard of to me, but I'm going on. What I do not like about this, okay, and what I don't understand is, why do we get these married people on these fucking Love and Hip Hop? Because I don't see this shit going on no other damn show when it comes to someone's actual marriage. Why the fuck do we get on these damn shows and let them exploit our marriage, our relationships like this? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say me and my husband was on Love and Hip Hop. I'm in the studio minding my motherfucking business, and a bitch coming here telling me, oh, I just came here to tell you what your husband's been doing. Oh, bitch, we gotta cut these cameras. We gotta cut these cameras, because bitch, I'm not finna sit on here and be humiliated and let it all for the sake of a motherfucking storyline and a goddamn check. Let a bitch make a mockery out of my fucking marriage. That shit's not gonna fucking happen. And I so wish that, well, we didn't really see that. Well, we didn't see it at all with Rashida and Kirk, but we hadn't seen so much of it for the past couple of damn seasons that we deserved a goddamn break. This season just passed. But now we got these two motherfuckers on here. For last season, it was Brandy and her damn husband. You know, they got him, he all up in the studio with his old snagger tooth ass, or what, I don't know, snagger tooth, one tooth longer than the other. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I know the nigga teeth fucked up. Okay, we got them. He throwing a wedding ring in the middle of the street and shit. She jumping all on top of the motherfucking car. Just stupid ass shit for married people to be fucking going through. It's stupid for any fucking body to be going through. But as a married couple, this is what the fuck you want Black America to think that marriage is supposed to be about? Like, come the fuck on, man. All for a check. And I heard y'all bitches don't even get that much money. Honey. So anyway, she let me see. She goes to the studio. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, I done said all that shit. So anyway, she sashay her ass down there to Willie's studio session, and she just gets straight to the point. So what the fuck what the fuck you been doing? And he was like, bitch, I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, no. What have you been doing outside of your marriage? Okay. And so that's pretty much where it ends. Okay, so they showed us what's up and coming for the season. And I must admit, I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? It grabbed my attention. You know, this overall was not really a bad episode. You know, I'll probably give it. I give it a B. Yeah, I'll give it a B. I don't know. I definitely will be watching and I will be reviewing. So, thus far, thank y'all for clicking on this video. Okay, and until next time, y'all. Peace out.